Hey cuties, what's going on? Welcome back to another tier list video. Since the last one was not that long ago, I'm not gonna do like any in-depth explanations on this one. If you want in-depth explanations on why people are where they are, then look at the last tier list video. I explained everything in like good detail. I might do like a little quick run through for some of them. But let's make some changes. First change I want to make, I'm gonna drop Archer maybe like down here, maybe below Toga actually. I kind of over like, what's the word I'm looking for? Overestimated? Not overestimated. It's something. I thought a little bit too highly of Archer. A lot of people were confused why he's there. I mean, he's good, but then once I remember that Toga's here, and Toga's not that bad. It's just her. I just have a problem with her too. But she's like the best gem character like you can get right now, other than Gojo for bosses. But Gojo's up here, like I said, is boss killing, like whatever. Like he's up there for. A lot of people know why he's there. It's hard. It's not really an explanation to Gojo. People know why he's there. He will always be there. But yeah, Gojo, like god tier boss killer. Like he will never be matched. None of these characters can even come close to him. He's insane. But yeah, Archer worse than Toga. Toga I might move up here, but I'm not entirely sure. Because she's the best gem character you can get right now, like 1600 gem wise, like besides Gojo. I'm gonna put her in a W. She's a W. Well, actually, I shouldn't say best 1600 gem character yet. I'll get to that later. But yeah, another movement I'm gonna make. I'm gonna drop Naruto back down to W. I also like overhyped Naruto a little bit too much too. I put it up there just because how good he was as an assist, but he's still only an assist. 3600 like raid tokens for an assist, you know? Yeah, that's. I mean, he's all right, I guess, as a main, but you still wouldn't use him as a main over everybody else, which is like the main thing. So yeah, just as an assist. Yeah, he goes down there. He goes down to the W tier for sure. I kind of want to put Gojo above him, but Naruto is more useful than Gojo. So I would say more useful, but like for people who don't use Gojo, he would be more useful. But yeah, that's the only I can really say about that. I'm trying to look to see who else. Honestly, I kind of want to drop Kirito down as well. Kirito is starting to become outmatched by so many people. Because in a dimension, honestly, in dimensions, I was about to say I use Kaneki. I don't think I'll use Kaneki over Kirito, but I'd use Alice over Kirito. I use Ryuko over Kirito. I use Kokoshiba over Kirito probably. Well, maybe not Alice. Maybe these two for sure. But Kirito, he's only going to be used in like a dimension like state. Otherwise, I don't know. He's just slowly becoming like outclassed. And I feel like he doesn't really belong here anymore. I mean, him and Ryuko can kind of still go head to head. But I still feel like Riko's better. Kokoshibo's better by a long shot. Gilgamesh is still top, of course, because you can use him more in more places than Kokoshibo. Kokoshibo, you only use Kokoshibo in a dimension. That's why I don't see why a lot of people always say Kokoshibo's better. Like if you think about it, Kokoshibo's only going to be used in a dimension. You do not want to use him as an assist. You do not want to use him in boss rush, raid, none of that. Gilgamesh, you can use him in time challenge. If you don't have Gojo, you can use him in raid. You can use him in boss rush if you don't have Gojo. Like, he can be used in a lot of places. He has better boss killing than Koku, and he's better mob killing than Koku. But Koku just has the like high mobility, so that's why he's better in the dimension. So yeah. Who else might need some explanation? I don't think I've had any other complaints with this other than Archer being up here, and I think that's actually it. Nobody else really complained anything else about it, so I can't really explain anything else. And from what I've seen, nobody else is really gonna move. Yeah, I think we just get to the new characters, boys. Like I said, video link will be in the description for the last tier list. If you want to hear placements on any reason, like you want to hear any reason. I can't talk. Oh my god. If you want to hear any explanations on any of these characters and why they're placed where they are, check the link in the description. The video from the last tier list will be there, and that's like a whole 30 minutes of me talking non-stop about these characters. But for now, I changed up what I changed. I don't think there's anything else I need to talk about other than the new characters, so we're gonna get right into it. I'm gonna do broccoli last. Let's do broccoli last. Because I have a lot to say about broccoli, and a lot of people are not gonna like it probably, but we'll get there. Kaneki, like I said earlier, I'm not sure about Toga being the best. Kaneki is a W, like a big. I'll probably put him up priestess as well. He is a W and a half. I mean, like, bro, his ult, his art. Let's start off with his one. His one is probably my only complaint. It doesn't have that much AOE to it. I mean, not that much AOE, that much range to it. But I don't know. It's good for a first ability. His two is like Saber's, like Saber's two, but on crack. And he can fly a lot farther than she can. Saber always feels like she has like an anchor dragging her. Kaneki feels free. You can go pretty far with Kaneki. It's like Kaneki's 2 is pretty much like a super dash, you know? Like super dash range. There's nothing crazy like Ryuko or like Kokushibo's or whatever, but it's like a normal basic super dash, you know? So like it's pretty good. His 3 is nuts. And then his ult makes you spam his 3 like 5 times. Like if you use his 3 and then ults, and then you can, you know how his ult resets all your cooldowns as well. His ult increases your skill damage and increases your walking speed too. So once you're using your ult, if you're trying to rotate, I mean not trying to rotate. Oh my, we're playing Fortnite, bro. Oh my god, not rotate. If you're trying to run through the dungeon, the dimension, or you're trying to speed run in any type of way, you can use this 2 to dash you further. You gotta jump and use the 2. You can use his ult and then go forward, run forward if you want, but I feel like that's a waste of an ult. I would save his ult for bosses. But like I said, with his ult, you can use your 3 before the ult, then ult, and then you can spam your 3 like four more times before it runs out. And you get an iframe during the entirety of the thing. So he has like he's spammable. He's spammable, good mobility, like good damage, great damage actually. I don't know. It's hard to say anything bad about him. The only thing is like his one has like no range. That's the only thing. But otherwise, he's definitely probably the best 1600 gem character, like besides Gojo. But the thing is, for new players, I would not buy him. You can get him if you don't play the game a lot and you don't think you're ever going to get like hit level 83 anytime soon, then I guess you can get him. But for people who like will play the game more and we'll hit 83 fairly like fast, like with the codes and stuff and boosts and all that, you will get it pretty fast. Then I would just not buy him and wait till you get him from a drop, because apparently I did not know this earlier. I said this in the video earlier as well. I did not know he was a dimension drop, and I ended up buying him, which I could have saved like 1600 gems. I'm pissed about it, but yeah, it's crazy. They're dropping 1600 gem characters are drops now, dimension drops. That's actually nuts. I did not think they would do that at all, so I just went ahead and bought them earlier without even checking. Yeah, I'm upset. But yeah, like I said, get 83 and get him as a drop. Don't buy him, but he's definitely the best, one of the best gem characters you can get. And now on to the main event, Broccoli. All right, so before I place him, let me state my case. Make sure you're listening. All right, hold on. Let me cut the music. Make sure you're listening. Make sure you're listening. All right. Let me state my case about Broccoli and why he's going to be placed where he is going to be placed. All right. So don't get me wrong. Broccoli, he is not a bad character. Not a bad character whatsoever. For people who don't have anything and you get him as a drop, great. You can use him in just about everything. But the downfall is people who have a lot of things or have already have like a good amount of things, like the best things or whatever, or have everything. You will not use Broccoli anywhere. So for example, I have Gilgamesh, Goku, Alice, Naruto, Megumin, Gojo, blah 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 blah. I have all these boys, right? I have all of them. So if we want to go into a raid, you know, I will go into the raid. I will use my Gojo main because he's the best boss killer, you know, and I will use my Rengoku and Ryuko assist because they do the most damage. Broccoli, he would not be used as an assist in the raid because his cooldown is 90 seconds, just like Gilgamesh, so you will not get much out of him. I would not use him as a main because Yeah, he just doesn't do more damage than Gojo. He just can't. It's impossible unless his ult had like a cooldown. Like unless his ult was able to like spam the like he spammed his barrage and then drop the ball while he's out there spamming every other ability as well. Then yeah, he would probably be better than Gojo. But the reason why Gojo will not be matched when boss killing capability is because you can his all of his abilities are spammable. They do tick damage, and his ult lasts a single second, so you can get that massive ult damage off that fast and go right back to spamming your normal abilities. Which is why Gojo does so much damage and why he is so good at bosses. Broly cannot do that. His ult holds you in place for like a good 5 seconds or whatever, and you can't do anything else. You just got to sit there in your ult. So that's he's losing damage by that like with that time. And that's why Broly will not be a better boss killer. The same thing will apply to boss rush. He can't kill the bosses fast enough, and his assist cooldown is way too damn long. And the assist also applies to time challenge. You would not use him in like a time challenge assist. Cooldown is way too damn long. You would not use him as a time challenge main because he is outclassed by Gilgamesh and Megaman. I used both of them earlier, and Gilgamesh beat Broly by like a whole 80 kills or something like that. And Megaman is like right on par with Gilgamesh. So you would not use him over either one of those two. And even if you had him and you didn't have Gilgamesh or Megaman, I would still use Kirito over over Broccoli. Kirito has a better moveset fit for time challenge than Broccoli does. And the main reason is because Broccoli, his 3 is pretty much a straight line. It's not made to go over wide range. I mean, if his 3 like spread out far, like it had wide, like it was like a flashlight, something like that, then he will be good. But the thing that's holding him back is when you use his 3, you cannot hit that many mobs. Even if you aim it towards the middle, they probably will not run into it. And if they spawn in front of you or they're like close enough to you, they will not get hit by it because it doesn't hit anything that's directly in front of you. It has like you have like a couple of inches of space before the damage, like the hitbox kicks in. So anything that's like directly in front of you will not get hit. It just wouldn't fit. Um like I said, as an assist, his cooldown is way too damn long. He has one of the widest AoEs, like just like Gilgamesh. It's either the same as Gilgamesh's or wider, but he cannot like the cooldown is too damn long. It's too long. You won't use him. So yeah, I think I've covered every single game mode. You would not use him anywhere if you have any of those characters. If you have Gilgamesh, Koku, oh yeah, and Dimensions, he has no mobility whatsoever. Koku, Ryuko, Kirito, Alice, Rengoku, Kaneki, some of these 800 gem characters, they are better choices in Dimensions than Broccoli. The only thing Broccoli has going for him is that he's fun as hell to use for right now because he's brand new and he's kind of like his damage is kind of nuts for what he is. But otherwise, in every single game mode, as an assist or whatever, he's outclassed by so many. And he will not be used if you have Gilgamesh, Koku, Megaman, Ryuko, Alice, Kirito, Naruto, Gojo, Rengoku, Kaneki, Priestess. Like if you have any of these characters, or if you have multiple of these characters, you will not use Broccoli over them. You will not, because they are just better at that category, and for that reason, because he will not. I don't know, because he really has no use. I'm not gonna put him in mid because when I look at this, he can't be compared to them. Like if I put him on the same level as them, like he absolutely demolishes all of them. But Broccoli gets a solid. He gets a solid W. He gets a solid W from me because he is very good. Yes, he is very good, but he is not the best in any category. But he is still a good character to have. If you don't have any of these things, Broccoli would get you pretty far. If you don't have any boss rush characters and you drop Broccoli first, that's pretty good. I mean, getting any boss rush character will get you like a good amount. But whenever you get all this other stuff, you're not going to use Broccoli, and that's why he just gets like a solid W for me. He's like right in the middle. He's directly in the middle, 3 on both sides. But yeah, I think that's it, boys. like I said, if you want further explanations on all these other characters, drop video link will be in the description. Join the Discord for whatever. Just join the Discord because I said so. Yeah, listen to me. Discord link will be in the description. Join the group also because I said so. Because let me show y'all something real quick. We got some limited time merch still going on until like the 1st of November. Wait, there we go, the store. It's limited time merch going on to the 1st of November, boys. We got male and female limited edition merch, bro. 5 Robux. It's cheap. Get it. It's drippy. You want that. I know you want that. So yeah, join the group. That also link will be in the description. And yeah, I think that's about it, boys. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.